Welcome back to the channel and welcome to this episode of Mark's Garage. I'm hanging in the garage today. It's one of my favorite places to spend good quality time. And today we're going to talk some specifics about the 2025 Polaris Ranger. That's the XP 1000 Northstar edition. And we're going to be talking about the plow system because it is November. We got to get ready. That's coming next. So the key reason that I have the Polaris Ranger is certainly for the winter. I've got a big driveway and we'll be doing some plowing this winter, so I look forward to that. The other reason I've got the Polaris Ranger is because I was really frustrated with the Can-Am Defender and how the HVAC is designed and the difficulty of doing just standard maintenance on that. So really happy to have the Polaris Ranger. And what we're going to do, let me grab the camera. What we're going to do is we're going to take you over to the other side, the car side of the garage, and we're going to be talking about the plow, as I mentioned. And this has really been well engineered in terms of the fitment. And I'll walk around here to the front of the Ranger and I'll show you. There's an integrated plow mount. So right there on each side. So it's integrated into this new bumper. There's our winch. Here's the electrical connection for the hydraulics. But what we're going to do here is we're going to pull the Ranger out. I'll turn it around and we will just drive right up to this and we'll attach it. And the cool thing is you're going to get to see me do this, right? So I'm just coming down into the home stretch after a couple of months of wearing my shoulder brace, but we're going to do this basically one-handed. And if that isn't a testament to how easy to hook this up, I don't know what would be. So that's coming next. All right, so let's hop in the Ranger, open the door, turn it around, and let's see if we can get this plow hooked up. So I just disconnected the battery tender, which is always a good thing before you take off. And there's our door. All right. This is the first time I'm doing this and hooking up the plow, so we'll know how this goes. See if we can just get it lined up. I looked where the hood ornament is, right between the N and the G. So let's see, right about there. Let's see how well we do. I think I'll get out and just take a quick look, make sure we're doing okay. I don't want to go too far without having a good visual. Okay, so we're pretty much lined up very nicely this way. Looks like maybe just a pinch to the left. Maybe just a pinch to the left. Actually, I can just turn this a little bit. There. We'll go ahead here about 5 or 6 inches. And then we should be in great shape to go ahead and do the connection. So let's go ahead just a bit. About 5 or 6 inches. All right, we'll just put it in low. There we go. Okay. Okay. All right, right there. I think we're good. We just touched the. Okay. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to get the correct size block underneath this. So that'll give us really the perfect height that we're after. And let's see if we can do it this way. There we go. All right, with this block, we're at the perfect height. And now I think we can very just carefully move the plow in using its wings here. Let's see. Or maybe what I should do is just drive in now. Yeah. Let's take one more look and we'll just, I think we'll drive forward. And I think that should do it. Okay, we're back in the Ranger. Let's put it in low. We just need to go ahead just a couple of inches. Let's see how this works. There. All right, I think that's it. Yeah, how about that? That looks terrific. So, let's make sure our camera's picking this up. I think so. All right, we're in the left side. We're in the right side. Wonderful. And to my understanding, the thing that we need to do next is to basically lift this up. This will then attach. This will then attach to here, like that. There we go. The plow is attached. Isn't that amazing? Wow. And we can take the board out of there. Here's the connection that would go right here. That will run the left and right hydraulics. So that's pretty cool. And I'm doing this all one-handed. So I think the hardest part at first was just to recognize, getting it at the perfect height. And of course the floor varies. I got a floor drain in here. It's not exact, but I think that's looking real good. That's attached. And it looks like the last thing we need to do is to get this little foot up. And if I remember, let's see. How does that foot go up? Oh, right here. There. Just a little lever. There's a little lever right here. That releases the foot. That comes up. And basically, you're all set. We are, from here. Now it's a matter of attaching the winch to this. And then we're all set to go. So how about that? Here's a little bit more of the plow system. There's the footer right there. You use that with your foot to put that down when you're taking it off. There's the lead for the hydraulic left and right. That gets connected right there. And this is basically your handle. With the red handle, you pull up, pull forward, and it locks it into position. And then there's the little release lever in red for the foot. Once you have it connected, you just pull on that and that puts the foot up. So how about that? I think what we'll do now is we will back out of the driveway. I'll get the winch here attached to the plow arm right here. Whoops. Right here, we'll get that attached to the winch, and then we'll raise it, and then we'll get this turned around in the garage. All right, we are all set to back out and turn the machine around. There we go. So plow is up maybe 6 inches or so. We'll go to, I'm going to go to reverse here. There we go. Make sure there's nothing behind us. There's a camera with a tripod. Let's try not to hit that. All right. There we go. It's nice having the markers on the end of the plow. That's for sure, because it helps tremendously with. Okay. We'll go right there. Voila, there you have it. The guy did it one-handed. You know, this is so well engineered, the Polaris plow system. Let's give you one more closer look at what's going on here with it. I like the fact that it's got a kind of a flap along the top so that it keeps it from flying back, but here's another look. Hooked up to the winch. There's the hydraulic for left and right. A 4,500 pound winch with a magnetic stop on it. Polaris has really done it well. Thank you, Polaris, for helping me out. We'll shoot a little video here about what it's like plowing in the winter, but hopefully it doesn't come too much soon. Got a couple weeks till Thanksgiving. So there you have it, the Polaris Ranger XP1000 Northstar, the Polaris Pro Plow System. You saw me hook that up. I am so lucky to have that. Looking forward to that. Want to say thank you for watching today's episode. Thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions about the plow system that I can help answer, please put them in the comments. Thank you to all the subscribers out there, to Mark's Garage. Really appreciate it. And as always, and until next time, take care.